Good Omens has returned with its second season, making a strong impact despite only having 6 episodes. The show delivered an engaging, emotional, and visually captivating story. The season revolves around Aziraphale and Crowley, who both find themselves on Earth, teaming up to uncover the mystery behind Archangel Raphael's lost memory. Throughout the season, key themes of love, togetherness, and the search for purpose and belonging are explored. In this video, we will delve into the ending of Good Omens Season 2, providing a comprehensive recap and breakdown of all the significant takeaways from the season. However, be forewarned that this explanation will contain spoilers. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Now let's jump right into it. The central focus of the season revolves around protecting the Supreme Archangel from both heaven and hell, as both factions are determined to find him for their own reasons. The season kicks off with the sudden arrival of Gabriel at Aziraphale's bookshop, having lost all memories of his identity. This event sets the stage for the entire season, and as the plot unfolds to reveal what happened to Gabriel and why he ended up there. The mystery behind his presence becomes the driving force behind the season's narrative. As we approach the season's conclusion, a fierce battle unfolded between the demons from Hell and Aziraphale, Maggie, and Nina. Surprisingly, instead of using his halo as an act of war, Aziraphale employed it in a different manner. Upon defeating the amateur demon soldiers, he provoked the power of the halo, summoning both the Archangel and the demons from Hell to intervene on Earth and address the unfolding situation. Before the climactic moment, we learned that Gabriel had opposed the idea of Armageddon, harkening back to the first episode when Crowley was crafting his constellation and disapproved of its destruction. This connection stemmed from Crowley's past as an angel. Gabriel's opposition led to his demotion to the lowest possible rank among angels. However, during this revelation, we discovered that he had cunningly preserved his memories by transferring them into a fly that Beelzebub had given him. This clever act allowed Gabriel to store his memories within the fly, ensuring that when he fled heaven and was found, his memories could be restored into his mind. The intricate web of events and revelations added depth to the season's climax, creating a compelling and thought-provoking conclusion to the story. The purpose behind preserving his memories in the fly was to prevent Heaven from completely eradicating his identity, as he didn't want to become a low-level angel. Instead, he chose to flee and sought refuge with someone he trusted, Aziraphale. His plan was to stay under Aziraphale's protection until the right time came from his memories to be restored within him. Before these events unfolded, Beelzebub and Gabriel, an angel and a demon, engaged in secret meetings, defying the usual protocols. They shared a common desire to avoid the Armageddon, which brought them together and ignited an unexpected romance. This connection shed light on the reason why the song Every Day became central and continuously played at the bar in Scotland. Gabriel deliberately arranged for the song to play there, knowing that Beelzebub enjoyed it, a thoughtful gift from him to her. Symbolically, the song reflected the ever-approaching Armageddon with its lyrics, "Every day it's getting closer." As the story unfolded, the fly containing Gabriel's memories was finally returned to him, causing his memories to flood back into his consciousness. This pivotal moment marked the completion of the intricate narrative where love, connection, and hidden motivations played significant roles in the character's actions and decisions. He chose to flee to Earth alongside Beelzebub, defying the ingrained notion that angels and demons couldn't get along. This act also mirrored the unspoken affection and care shared between Aziraphale, Crowley, and himself. Throughout the season, they had never openly addressed their feelings for each other, but in the final moments, when they finally did, it was too late. Despite heartfelt lines like "I need you" being spoken, their desires were conflicting. With the revelation of the presence of Metatron, the angels returned to heaven, and Michael relinquished her power trip. It was at this moment he approached Aziraphale and offered him a remarkable opportunity to become the Supreme Archangel and replace Raphael in heaven. A significant plan, the second coming of Christ, required someone like Aziraphale to execute it flawlessly. Simultaneously, Crowley summoned the courage to confess his true feelings for Aziraphale, expressing his wish for them to be together, much like the bond between Abraham and Beelzebub. The season's conclusion presented a complex web of emotions, decisions, and opportunities, revealing the depth of relationships among the characters and the intricate path they were embarking upon. Despite the offer of becoming the Supreme Archangel, Aziraphale declined, wanting Crowley to join him in heaven to make a difference together. However, Crowley refused, and Aziraphale's desire to take up the opportunity showed his preference for being there, even if Crowley wasn't part of it. The moment was heart-wrenching, considering it took Crowley thousands of years to gather the courage to express his feelings. Dang. The significance of the scenes spanning through the years became evident, especially the wartime episode where Aziraphale sought someone he could trust with his life. In the 1800s, we witnessed a glimpse of good sight in Crowley, showcasing a trace of goodness within him and his desire to prove to Aziraphale that he could be good. As Aziraphale stepped into the elevator and ascended to heaven, the concept of the second coming was revealed. In stark contrast, Crowley got into his car and drove in the opposite direction. During the credits, one could sense the pain in both of their eyes. Even if Aziraphale's decision to be a part of heaven, the sorrow and conflict were palpable. The bittersweet ending illustrated the depth of their relationship, the struggles they faced, and the emotional weight of their choices. It left the audience with a powerful and poignant conclusion, reflecting the complexities of love, sacrifice, and self-discovery. As we eagerly anticipate season 3 of the show, I can't help but wonder how Aziraphale and Crowley's relationship will evolve. With Muriel now in charge of the bookshop and acting as an angel on Earth, I believe her character will gain more importance and depth in the upcoming season. Additionally, the unresolved feelings between Maggie and Nina suggest that their connection might develop further despite their decision not to be together at the moment. Although Armageddon was averted, the emotional bond that was growing and gaining trust came to a heartbreaking halt when each individual discovered something that they cared more about deeply than the relationship itself. It was an unexpected and profoundly saddening ending. I found the season to be exceptionally well done. Despite having only 6 episodes, it managed to convey a rich and immersive world, leaving us feeling like we experienced so much more. Personally, I even preferred the show to The Sandman, as it felt well contained and genuine without trying to be something that it's not. It succeeded in captivating its audience and left us eagerly looking forward to what the next season has in store. The show, unlike The Sandman, possesses its own unique identity and thrives in its own right. The glossy and slightly unrealistic setting, like characters constantly traveling or people living and working in their shop, contributes to the show's eccentric and almost cartoon-like world within a real backdrop. The stylistic choice allowed the series to veer away from strict realism and embrace a unique visual flair. The growth of Aziraphale and Crowley's relationship over thousands of years is a joy to watch, offering a profound insight into their profound and genuine care for one another. Their connection is beautifully portrayed, making it a highlight of the show. Despite being on opposing sides and holding contrasting beliefs in good and evil, an unexpected middle ground emerged where they found a sense of equality within their convictions. This peculiar love story between an angel and a demon is the most intriguing I've ever seen on screen in a while. The emotional investment was palpable as I watched Crowley courageously reveal his true feelings for Aziraphale, leading to heartbreak for both characters, and even for the viewers. Despite being a demon, Crowley carries an angelic essence within him, showcasing a significant amount of goodness. It felt disheartening that he didn't receive the happy ending he so rightfully deserved. I'm eagerly hopeful that the show gets commissioned for another season. Hopefully we won't have to wait too long as we did for season 1 and 2, as that would mean waiting 4 or 5 years, which would be a shame. There you have it, the ending of Good Omens Season 2 explained. What are your thoughts on Season 2? Let us know in the comments below and watch this video next.